This video is not just another piece of content. What you're about to hear is an honest conversation between you and your own mind. No images, no distractions, no noise, only words with a purpose. To bring clarity to what you feel, but don't always understand. Today, I want to show you something that can profoundly change the way you live, the way you interpret the world, and the way you relate to yourself. We're going deep into the 6 wrong ways of thinking, distorted mental patterns that hide inside your daily life and silently confuse your mind, steal your peace, and sabotage your self-esteem without you even noticing. These patterns were studied by psychologists like Aaron Beck, one of the fathers of cognitive behavioral therapy, and explored by authors like Rolf Dobelli, who revealed how easily the human mind can sabotage itself. When I understood these mechanisms, I realized how they shaped my reactions, my feelings, and my decisions. And today I want you to see this too. Take a deep breath, and let's walk together through the inside of your mind. The first distortion is the selective view of reality, the ability to choose one tiny detail and ignore everything else. It's like looking at a huge scene full of information and deciding to focus only on the part that hurts you. Imagine someone arriving at work on their birthday. People greet them normally. "Good morning." And immediately the thought appears, "Nobody remembered my birthday." The conclusion is automatic, and the mind filters out all other possibilities. Selective abstraction is like wearing a lens that sees only the negative. And with repetition, it becomes an unconscious habit. The second distortion is drawing conclusions out of nothing. Arbitrary inference. It's when you believe something that has no foundation, but feels extremely real inside your head. You create theories, assumptions, imaginary statistics, and react as if they were facts. A person afraid of elevators might think, "There's at least a 10% chance this will fall." The number is invented, without data or logic, but the mind accepts it because it prefers a familiar lie over an unknown reality. When you believe in something that doesn't exist, you begin to fear things that never happened. You suffer because of scenarios that are pure fiction. The third distortion is turning a single mistake into a complete disaster. Overgeneralization. It transforms one event into a permanent truth. A student gets a low grade and thinks, "My life is over. I'll never achieve anything." Or someone hears 2 people criticizing a behavior and immediately concludes that everyone thinks that about them, when everyone is actually 2 people. Overgeneralization is like taking a drop of water and pretending it's the ocean. Any stumble becomes a fall. Any flaw becomes identity. Any mistake becomes a sentence. The fourth distortion is magnifying the small and shrinking the big. Maximization and minimization. Anxious people do this constantly. They feel dizzy and immediately imagine catastrophic possibilities. It's panic, a heart attack, a stroke. "I'm going to die." And their body reacts as if it's true. Others minimize everything they do. "It was nothing. I didn't do anything special. Anyone could have done it." It's like looking at yourself in a distorted mirror. Sometimes you enlarge what should be small, and sometimes you shrink your own greatness. This creates emotional instability because nothing feels balanced or real. The fifth distortion is taking responsibility for things that aren't your fault. Personalization. It's the belief that everything is somehow your responsibility. Imagine a manager watching the company go through difficulties and thinking, "It's all my fault." He ignores the market, the economy, the team, and dozens of external factors. Personalization is like carrying a weight that was never yours, and over time, Guilt becomes a shadow that follows you everywhere. The sixth distortion is thinking in extremes, all or nothing. It's the inability to see shades of gray. Either I'm an absolute success or I'm a failure. Either someone loves me deeply or they don't like me at all. Either my life is perfect or it's horrible. This mindset destroys your ability to recognize progress, to accept that life is complex, and to understand that people, including you, are always in a process. Someone looks at another person with a family and says, "He has everything. His life is perfect. Mine is miserable," without knowing his struggles or hidden pain. Thinking in absolutes is denying the truth that life is made of nuances. Why do we think this way? Because the human mind operates through shortcuts. It tries to save energy, interpret quickly, and respond automatically. And when strong emotions appear, fear, anger, sadness, distorted thoughts surface. They're fast, intense, and very convincing. If you don't learn to recognize them, they will dominate your reactions, your decisions, your self-esteem, and even your perception of reality. But when you identify these patterns, something extraordinary happens. You begin to see more clearly. You regain lucidity. You understand your feelings. You make better decisions. You stop believing everything your mind tells you. It's like turning on the light in a room where you were always stumbling in the dark. Recognizing these patterns doesn't mean eliminating them. It means knowing when they're trying to deceive you. It means taking back control. It means refusing to let your emotions dictate your reality. When you learn to observe your thoughts, your life begins to change because you realize you are not obligated to believe all of them. And that is liberating.